There are some major problems and red flags with this God of War Laufey trailer, and I'll just be going over them in this video. So the first issue with this trailer is the usage of having a cute animal pet character in God of War, and I'm getting really tired of this. Like, why does every modern piece of media need some sort of cute sidekick? I mean, we already had that with Star Wars with Grugo or whatever it's called, a Baby Yoda. Like, this is God of War. Do we really need some sort of cute pet sidekick? Like, this series was originally known for its brutality, and now as time goes on, it just becomes more and more like a Disney movie. And before you say something stupid like you can't judge a video game based off its trailer, shut up. Go find some mud off the ground and eat it, because that's the purpose of a trailer, is for you, the consumer, to judge a product on whether or not it's worthy of purchase. And judgments, they can be positive, they can be negative. So by your own logic, if I can't judge the trailer because the game isn't out yet, then you can't judge the trailer either. You can't have a positive judgment on this game because it's not out yet, if you're going to use that retarded logic. Alright, so this is going to be another big issue too. The character just talking to themselves. This is another trend in a lot of AAA modern games for some reason. Characters, for some reason, can't shut up. Because nowadays, well, I said for some reason, but we know the reason. The reason is because a lot of game devs think that players are stupid. There's a great video called Dark Souls, if the protagonist was a modern game character or something like that. And in that video, it has the Dark Souls protagonist constantly, talking to himself and just monologuing and narrating everything. It gets really annoying because, Lord forbid, we have a game where you can just figure things out for yourself, Like, imagine if something like Shadow of the Colossus had constant talking. Imagine if Persona 4 was a game that had constant talking as you travel around the town. Like, imagine if Silent Hill 2 had constant talking. I'm so sick and tired of game characters just talking to themselves to give out exposition. Like, just learn to be quiet, Like, even like from this gameplay segment, we can already see where to go to. You don't need to have the character narrate. Just follow that path. Any gamer will instinctively know to follow that path. Heck, even someone who hasn't played a video game before will instantly know to follow that path. Now watch this. She's just going to talk to herself for some reason.
Okay. Burned clothes. The pyre. It happened. They're starting on the path.
My Jesus. Oh.
It's just... I didn't get to say goodbye.
Like, Jesus, shut up. Again, there's so much talking. Play Shadow of the Colossus, alright? In Shadow of the Colossus, you get like a brief introduction where you talk to the demon, and then the rest of the game is just zip. It's quiet, Or actually, no, when you slay one of the Colossi, the demon gives you a brief little description, a little hint what the next Colossi will be like and where it might be at. But other than that, the game is just mostly quiet. But here we got this character just constantly talking.
This definitely isn't the light of Alfheim.
No shit. Thanks for just spilling that out. I could have sworn it was the light of Alfheim. And another pet peeve I have is this over-the-shoulder camera angle. I am so sick of seeing this camera angle. Like, it's fine in certain third-person shooter games like Resident Evil 4 or The Last of Us 2 or The Last of Us 1. In those types of games, I can understand that being the camera angle, but I am so tired of this over-the-shoulder camera angle in other video games that aren't third-person shooters. Like, stop it. Why can't we just go back to the traditional camera that we saw in God of War 1, 2, and 3? Why do we need to have this over-the-shoulder bull crap? In fact, why does the character need to move slower than the previous games? And here we have another stupid moment right here. Well, why is she smiling? But yeah, there's like this flower monster, and I'm just thinking to myself, what is this? Like a Disney? Like, we have flower monsters now? Back in the old God of War games, we had satanic Cerberus monsters and minotaurs and centaurs, and now we just got flower monsters. Is this even part of Norse mythology? Because I think the reason why they went with the more safer enemies is because, hey, we got to make this M-rated game feel PG as possible to reach kids. Yeah, even though God of War 1 or God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok are M-rated, they feel more like PG Disney films than anything else. Alright. And that's another problem with the combat, is that it feels like there's no weight or impact, and also there's no blood, and that's really gay and lame. Oh wow, reusing the parry mechanic. Look at that, she's talking to herself during battle, like really? And that's another thing too I don't like about God of War and modern God of War is the dialogue. It feels like some sort of, I don't know, MCU writing. Like, hold on, let's go back. Oh, come on, really? I mean, geez, imagine if you're playing God of War 3 and during the epic battle between Kratos and Hades, and Kratos accidentally hurts himself, and he's like, "Oh, come on!" Like that's just so dumb. I am so sick of this whole nonchalant type of writing where characters are like, "Oh man," or "Oh come on," or "Well that happened," or "He's right behind me, isn't he?" Like I'm so sick of this shit.
Shouldn't have been that difficult.
Shouldn't have been that difficult. Why are you talking to yourself? Let the players figure that out for themselves. You don't need to talk constantly. And then we got the cute, annoying pet creature that's bad to ruin the whole tone of the feeling. Like, thanks a lot for just thanks a lot for like murdering the serious tone that we just had earlier. I really needed the cute animal pet to just, make me feel refreshed, I guess.
Yeah. Armor. Good idea.
Yeah, armor. Good idea. Like, really? I mean, couldn't players have figured out that, hey, maybe I need some armor? Like, imagine you're playing Dark Souls and, the character was like, oh, I should better equip some armor or something like that. Like, that's just stupid. Like, let the player find out for themselves that, hey, maybe I should equip some armor. So then we get more scenes of this disgusting, annoying, cute pet creature. Like, what? Seriously, why is this in the game? Does it actually like serve some sort of plot purpose or whatever? But even then, why does it have to be cute and adorable looking? Oh wait, because yeah, the normies love cute and adorable looking stuff. Lord forbid we actually have a game with a more serious tone.
Now, how about a way out?
Oh no, let's just stay in the same area because gamers, they don't want to just explore and figure things out for themselves. But thank you for saying now, how about we find a way out? Thank you for saying that. I mean, personally, for me, I would have just stayed in the same area instead of just, exploring and figuring things out for myself. You know what Metal Gear Solid 3 was missing? It was missing a mini map, It was missing Snake constantly talking to himself. Now, one retarded counter argument that you could make is, well, the character talks to themselves because this is a way for them to have more personality. And what personality? How is monotonous talking to yourself actually part of personality? You can have a character be mute and still have a personality. I mean, Donkey Kong does it, Mario does it, many games with characters do it. I mean, imagine you're playing Red Dead Redemption and John Marston is just randomly talking to himself for no reason whatsoever. In fact, the only reason he talks to himself is to just, exposit exposition.
Guess I'll find my own way from here.
Did you really have to say that? You could have just let the player figure that out for themselves. Oh, look, there's a convenient path for the player to take. Oh man, I'm glad that the game felt the need to just flat out say it. So then we have the character talk to themselves more, and we're at a cutscene now. And this video is called God of War Laufey Official Gameplay Reveal. But instead of getting gameplay, now we're just getting like cutscenes and walking segments. But now that I'm thinking about it, why does Laufey need her own game? You know, part of the charm of God of War 2018 was, you know, certain things being left up to player interpretation. Like, how did Laufey look like? You know, what was her actual personality? The charm was the ambiguity of not knowing her, you know, and the ambiguity of not knowing some other stuff. That's what was great about God of War 2018. It didn't just flat out spell everything out. It left some things open to player interpretation. And then God of War Ragnarok ruined it. And then this game is ruining it as well. So this quote-unquote gameplay reveal is showing a lot of cutscenes. So I'm just going to skip over this because, to be honest, I can't really judge the story because I don't even know what the story really is yet. But from what I can tell, Laufey expected to be in some sort of other afterlife or something like that. And turns out she's in the wrong one. Okay, let's see. Nope, still no gameplay, just more cutscene. These cutscenes do have quick time events, although really they're not really quick time events at all. You get plenty of time to actually, you know, press the button. But you know, back then, God of War quick time events, you know, they used to be used for like epic kills and stuff, and now they're just doing bare minimum stuff. And let's see here.
Different. You're a cube. Talking. You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we've tried. There's no way out.
Oh my god, why is this cube talking so modern? Like, gosh. Oh my goodness, I hate this. It feels like Forspoken dialogue. You know that infamous clip where the character is like, I just blew shit up with my mind? I get that kind of vibe from this game right here.
And you're a talking sword.
I'm not the sword. I'm the ribbons, obviously. And my name is Rue. The cube is Frank.
I'm Faye. There has to be a way out of here.
Yeah, of course there has to be a way out of here. I mean, if there wasn't, this wouldn't really be a video game now, would it?
I just move shit with my mind.
Perhaps our connection has somehow awoken some abilities.
I just moved shit with my mind.
I just keep hearing I.
I just move shit with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, talk to sentient cuffs, kill jacked up beasts. You know what? I'll probably fly next.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line.
If you could just master these new abilities, with my help, of course.
Did you not just see me take out that gnarly beast?
Out here. I'm dead. You have to be dead to come through the gateway.
It's like you're holding something back.
Oh my gosh, why does this character talk so modern? This isn't a modern setting, this is supposed to be fantasy. Like, imagine if characters in Lord of the Rings spoke like this. It's like you're, you know, it's just hard. It's just so terrible.
The gods. Great.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Oh, God, just stop. Imagine if Zeus from God of War talked like that. So, what's the plan, boss? Like, God, stop it. Stop it. Like, have a more serious tone. There's already enough comedic relief games and movies. Just give me a serious tone.
Not your boss, Frank. That cask. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
My magic is wrong here. I feel wrong here.
You won out, right?
Oh my goodness. Like, this dialogue just sounds so generic and safe.
Did I just do that?
Well, definitely with my assistance.
I did not just do that.
We did.
I just move shit with my mind.
Perhaps our connection has somehow awoken some abilities.
I just moved shit with my mind.
I just keep hearing I.
I just move shit with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, talk to sentient cuffs, kill jacked up beasts. You know what? I'll probably fly next.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line.
If you could just master these new abilities, with my help, of course.
Did you not just see me take out that gnarly beast?
Bad idea.
This game just looks really annoying in my opinion. Alright, finally we get to see some more of that combat. That was like 10 minutes of cutscene and this gameplay reveal. Alright, let's see some more of that combat. Really?
Rue? I think you should give her the sword.
I hate this. Why is this game rated M again? Hey, remember when God of War games used to have blood and gore? Man, good times. Oh well, I'm pretty sure Reddit will love this game. Looks so safe. Now, one thing that is a big improvement is that there are air combos in this game. You know, you can actually jump in the air and do combos. Even though Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, and the Insomniac Spider-Man games did it way better. But hey, at least there's an attempt.
Don't make promises you can't keep, God.
The freaking cube in the background is so distracting. Like, it's just ruining the seriousness of this moment. So yeah, that was basically Disney-fied God of War. And honestly, I'm not buying this. I mean, maybe at discount price, but full price? Heck, I might not even buy it at all if the reviews aren't that good for it. Yeah, I would much rather play Bayonetta. Bayonetta actually shows blood and actually has a character who doesn't constantly talk. Bayonetta also has a character that's way more cooler, you know. Laufey, I don't know, it just seems like what Reddit thinks counts as a good video game protagonist. Just go play Bayonetta. Bayonetta 1 and 2, great games. This is just another walking simulator with lame-ass combat and no edge whatsoever.